gonna do is gonna take this chicken and put it aside and take our pot. And then I don't usually measure my stuff, everything that I use, but since this is like a tutorial, I am gonna try to measure some things just to keep it, just in case someone does want to replicate exactly what I did. When it comes to the peanut butter, I'm not really going to measure it. It's just up to your choice. It's really just what you want to do with the peanut butter and how much of it you want it on your chicken. So I'm gonna pour peanut butter in here. I like peanut butter, so I'm just gonna take my curry powder here. I like curry powder a lot. And I'm just, since we want to measure everything, I'm just gonna put a spoon of that. Like I said, I like seasoning in my stuff. If like you've ever eaten my food or any food that I've made before, you know, like there's seasoning. And then also I'm gonna use this lemon pepper right here. I'm gonna also put a spoon of that since we're measuring things. Yep, about a spoon. Okay. And then I'm gonna go and put the parsley or paisley, however you call it. I'm gonna put a spoon of that too. Like I promise, I don't usually measure this stuff. I just do it until I feel like it's good. And then garlic, the garlic powder. I'm gonna use the garlic powder. Put a spoon of that too. You don't exactly have to do it the same amount as me, but I like seasoning. And if you do it exactly as I'm doing it, you'll probably know why, because it's some good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Italian seasoning too. A spoon of that. Everything I cook, almost everything I cook have these ingredients in it, like all of these ingredients. That's just because there's some good stuff. Now when it comes to this, I'm not gonna put a whole spoon of that. I'm just not, because this is like, you don't have to use this. A lot of people don't use this because it's like monosodium, so you don't have to use this. And sometimes I don't even use this. I'll go just, yeah, let's just use this. I use this right here. This is something that you cannot cook in an African household without. It's just, I call it Maggi. This is the one that's already in the packet. I'm going to show you the two different kinds that I have. This one, just go ahead and put one of it. Some of it is usually hard, but this one is like, it's crushing very well. So put one of that in there. And then this is also the other kind that I have. This one. It does the same thing. Same thing. My mom got this because it was easier instead of going through the trouble of doing what I just did. And like I said, usually these ones are really hard. So you have to like use all your strength to do it. So this one has a lot of salt though. That's the thing about it. It has a lot of salt. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a spoon of that. On there. Okay. And now our coconut oil. Okay. So for this one, Ooh, okay, let's measure it. Since we're measuring things, like I said, I usually just pour stuff. So we're gonna measure it. Let's put one, two, and three, four. Coconut oil or just coconut period is really good for you. So that's why I'm putting that in there. There we go. Now let's zoom in. You can see it very well. This is everything here. So what I'm gonna do now is take this mixture right here and put it on the stove. But first, let's add water, of course. So quick, it starts boiling already. Just do it here in a circle. It's yellow because of the curry powder. Also, I'm not African for no reason, okay, you guys. I'm doing this for like people that don't like spicy stuff. But I usually like put a lot of pepper on my stuff. So I was missing two ingredients. I'm gonna use the crushed pepper. I usually use like cayenne pepper. I'm gonna put some crushed peppers in it. And also some black pepper. Yes, I told you I like seasoning. Black pepper here. Sorry, couldn't measure that one. But when it comes to spiciness, it's just based on your taste buds. So, oh my god, it smells so good right now. I can smell the coconut. It don't look very appetizing, but trust me, after putting it on the chicken and then actually having it all come together, it's really, really good. That became too thick, so I'm gonna add more water here because I do want the peanut to all be crushed and stuff. I mean, not crushed, but like creamy and be mixed into all the seasonings that I put out here. So just based on how seasoned this is, I am gonna taste it before I put it on my chicken because I want to know how salty or how seasoned it is. If not, then I'm probably gonna add more of the seasoned salt just to see. This is a peanut butter crack. Ooh, that is just right. It's not too salty. It's just right. The seasoned salt, like I said, it has a lot of salt, so there's no need for you to put any more salt in this. There's really no need. So you want it to be very creamy, and you don't have to put the curry because the curry is what's making it look like this right now. So it's making it look all yellowish and stuff. You don't have to put the curry. I just like it. So yeah, you want your end product to look like that. Okay. So after mixing it very, very well, like it looks like the size was just perfect because every chicken has some. So now you go ahead and put it in your pan. I went ahead and put aluminum foil on it because I don't want it to stick to the pan and it makes less mess. If there's anything left over, just go ahead and take it and put it on the chicken itself, like on some pieces that looks like they don't have seasoning or enough of the mixture that we made.
Sukinuti akike matombe, dunia matombe, we suke matombe, suke matombe, suke.
Smells good. So this is what it looks like. Now we're just gonna take this and turn it so the other side can get baked.
Dunia matombe, mire matombe, watanga. Soge matombe, Soge matombe, kike matombe, tanana yama. Dunia matonga, kike na de, butan we are soge, soge matombe, we yamba ma. Kike matombe, dunia matombe, mire matombe, dunia soge, soge matombe, dunia matombe, soge matombe, winga.